Welcome to Celebrity Jackbox Games and Giving. I'm your host, Tim Sniffen. For those of you new to the show, we're here to shine a spotlight on charities working day and night to combat the COVID-19 crisis. We've already featured 7 charities and given away $700,000 to help them continue their work, but we're not done yet. We'll be featuring 3 more amazing organizations in this series and donating $100,000 to each of them as well. Now, this episode's charity holds a special place in the hearts of tonight's players because it's based in their very own hometown city. It's the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund. The Helpers Fund is designed to provide immediate resources to patients and their families and healthcare workers, while also ensuring that the hospital is able to continue providing the best medical care possible during the COVID-19 crisis. We'll be joined by the president of their foundation later in the show to find out more. But in the meantime, if you're able to donate, you can click on the link below, or you can visit givetochildrens.org/helpers. All right, we've got a couple of fan favorite games lined up for you tonight, Quiplash and Trivia Murder Party. So why don't we meet our players? He's a philanthropist and talented actor who's known from the film Rampage, the Magic Mike franchise, and the HBO hit True Blood. Please welcome Joe Manganiello.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for having me.
Oh, hey, Joe. Thank you so much for being here. Next guest, she starred in the Netflix romantic comedy series Love, and she stole our hearts as Britta in NBC's Community. It's Gillian Jacobs.
Hi.
Welcome. Our next guest has earned Disney legend status for her work as the voice of Mulan and recently appeared in The Mandalorian. She's also been kicking butt in the past 7 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the incredible Ming-Na Wen. Nice. And he is a true icon in his own right, having appeared in some of the world's biggest blockbuster films like Jurassic Park, Independence Day, and Thor Ragnarok, all the while dominating the top of the Billboard jazz charts with his band Jeff Goldblum and the Mildred Schnitzer Orchestra. Give it up for Jeff Goldblum! And I hope you enjoy that applause recorded from another earlier event that people were really enjoying.
It's like being on a sitcom.
I know. We'll use it very sparingly. Welcome, everyone. And right away, I want to say, Joe, I know tonight's show was your idea, and I think you had this panel in mind to play from the start. So I wanted to hear, how do you know everyone here?
Well, 3 out of 4 of the panel went to the same high school. So let's start there. Mount Lebanon High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 3 of us went there. 1 of us did not. 1 of us grew up in the West Mifflin School District in Pittsburgh, which I was saying we were talking about before when we were online together. That was the location of the first Chuck E. Cheese in Pittsburgh, so I knew it well as a kid, and got to know Jeff in years later. We shared our love of the Steelers anytime we would see each other.
Yes,
and I've known Ming and Gillian from Mount Lebanon.
Yes, I just want to say we did not graduate in the same years, but yes, we did go to the same high school.
Yes, no one would have thought that, Ming-Na. Was there any rivalry? You said one person grew up in a different area of Pittsburgh. Is there any old rivalry that we're still dealing with today?
That's a good question for Jeff. Jeff, do you feel any sort of animosity on this panel?
No, only terrific affection. No, I grew up in West Homestead, but you guys, Ming and you, Joe, went to Carnegie Mellon University, and your mom worked for CMU, Gillian. Did you know I went to Carnegie Mellon University between 9th and 10th and 10th and 11th grades? I did those 6-week summer sessions, and
I
fell
love
deeply
those.
in love. Yeah, with acting. Edith Skinner was still teaching. In those.
Way.
I had Edith Skinner.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
No.
I know. And I'll bet some other people that you guys may know, but I love that
Wow.
campus. Yeah.
We took
Well, we
voice
could
and
do-
speech in the Edith Skinner Memorial Lab. Like the lab that we took voice and speech in the classroom was called the Edith Skinner Memorial Laboratory of Voice and
Yes.
Speech.
Yeah.
I still do those exercises every day. Lee will let fair end pass. Who would obey all honest fathers? Stirring the singer's cup. Pay my boy go now. Every day I do those.
Nice.
Thank you.
We could do
We
two
are all
men.
benefiting from that crisp delivery, I think. Thank you to Edith Skinner.
Well, I did a bad rendition of it, but anyway, I do something there.
Well, I'm so happy that Pittsburgh and this charity brought you all here tonight, and thank you, Joe, for putting it together. We're going to learn more about the charity in a little bit, but for right now, why don't we get into our first game? Everyone ready to
okay.
play some Quiplash?
Wow.
Ready.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
And so for anyone who hasn't played before, and I think Ming-Na's the only one that you can see that code, you can use it to log in.
Oops,
While you're
hold
doing
on.
that,
Does Ming-Na,
Oh.
does she lose points for not being logged in immediately when we were starting?
I know. I'm obviously not very observant. Here we go.
oh, now you're
I'm
in. Now you're in.
All right.
Well done. You lost some points, but then you got them.
Okay.
If you're watching at home or if you haven't played the game before, just a quick refresher. The game will give these people a prompt on their phone. You type in some sort of a funny answer. An example might be a terrible new jelly bean flavor. You could type in burnt ham, or really whatever you want. And then your answer gets pitted against another player's answer in a head-to-head battle while everyone else, including everyone at home, votes for their favorite. Sound good?
Can I use burnt ham for the answer to whatever question comes up?
I welcome you to use burnt ham for as many answers as possible. So I think
I
it
have
looks
my
like, yes,
strategy.
everyone is in the game, so we can get started.
Jeff's icon
And
has
now-
3 eyes, though.
That's
Yes.
perfect. If you're
That's why he's
watching
wearing
at home
sunglasses.
and you want to be part of it, just go to jackbox.tv. Our room code is QJBR,
To a complete stop.
I believe.
Well,
F?
everyone's on time for once. I think we all know who I mean.
QJBF. If you want to join and vote on the answers that they're going to come up
This
with.
is round
So
one.
here we are
Two
going
prompts
into
will appear
round
on your
1.
device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
All right. Everyone's getting their first prompt on their phone. Remember, you're going to have 2 of these questions while they come up with their answers. Now, if you're logged in and you're playing at home, we are using extended timers so that everyone has plenty of time to vote. It also means you might see prompts on your phone before you see them on the screen, and you may have to wait for the stream to catch up. But we're doing that so everyone has plenty of time to vote. So once again, room code QJBF, jackbox.tv, and be part of this. Also, we'll be watching all the chat comments on Twitch. If you want to give a shout out to anyone on our panel or to anything at all. Right now we have Guitar Bard 4 says, OMG, Ming-Na and Jeff are from Pittsburgh too. Neat!
You know, that's a Pittsburgh person saying that. Neat. I haven't heard anyone use neat in a while. That's very Pittsburgh.
They're speaking your language.
Clock's running
I
out.
think so.
Time
For a
fast.
hoagie and a
Use
Coke.
safety quip.
Oh yes.
When's the last time you had a Permane Brothers sandwich? Anyone?
All right,
I've
7
never
seconds
had
left if you
Long.
one person doesn't have their answers in.
Me?
Jeff,
Me?
is
What
that
was the
Jeff?
answer?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What was the
Burnt
question?
Jeff, you might have missed
Good.
the vote on that.
Number one
Burnt-
on the
I think
list.
it was on your
Burnt
phone.
The title
You
of
might have
the
missed this round, Jeff. We'll make sure we get you into the next one.
Okay.
We'll get you to the next one. Oh, Ming walked away from it. Not much competition there. We'll make sure you're
Wait a
in next
minute,
time,
wait a
Jeff.
minute.
Edward
Am
Scissorhands
I-
would have been a
what
much
happened?
different movie if it were called
I'm
Edward
not sure.
Blind.
Did
But
you?
we're gonna
Ready, set,
we'll get you in
go.
next time, Jeff.
Okay.
Someone used burnt ham. Now everyone at home is voting, and everyone in our panel.
I have nothing to vote with. I've fallen horribly behind technologically.
Jeff, if it's
I've done
frozen,
something. Oh,
you can
no.
often you can refresh at the very top. I'm not sure if that's what's going on.
Fresh.
Gillian.
Oh, burnt ham.
All
Really
right, all
cleaned
right.
up. I am happy to see.
It works. It works.
Next in the hopper,
The first thing that came to
You
mind was
should
something I
automatically
think
be
that
arrested if
kicked
you
off of
blank.
the Board of Trustees of Pittsburgh Children, so I didn't put that
It's
on the
voting
Edward
time.
Scissorhands. Just saying, gonna say that.
Jeff, I see you're getting some choices on your controller.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, burnt ham is sweeping the board.
Wow.
All right, 10 seconds left to vote. A lot of votes coming in from the audience.
This is very obvious to me. This is obvious.
There's
you
an
guys
even
don't remember-
split.
But you know
guys
the
remember
laws.
chip
If
ham?
you're in possession, chip ham from Isley's.
Oh,
Next
chip
one.
chop
Yes.
ham.
the worst
Yes,
thing to
yes.
paint on
Yes.
the new baby's nursery
I had a
wall.
lot of chip
Chip
chop
ham and a Klondike.
Oh.
I mean, I know Red Rum had no competition, but that's also a fantastic answer.
Thank you.
Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to be watching out to make sure that you're included this time around.
Thank you.
So you
Dr.
should
Scott.
have
Thank you.
Round two is
Okay,
here,
round
so let's
two, okay.
double the points and bonuses, shall we?
Are you?
This is the Goldblum round.
Okay.
Are you getting a thing on your controller, Jeff?
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
reading something. Then I'm going to leave you to it. You shout out if anything goes wrong. We don't want to leave you
Oh,
behind.
I see.
Keep in mind, we are playing this game and talking about burnt ham so often for a good cause, which is the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund. If you want to donate throughout this broadcast, just go to givetochildrens.org/helpers, or there should be a link right below this broadcast if you'd like to donate throughout. We have someone in the chat saying, lemon for lols. Can we have burnt ham as a hashtag? Well, lemon for lols, that's up to you. I think if you want to make it a hashtag, no one is going to stop you. You still have, from what I see, Jeff just got his answers to the game, and I'm really happy to see it.
Thank you. Me too. I think I have some
Okay.
very good answers, but I may have misspelled something
Let's
in the
start
first
this
answer.
show.
Yeah, we missed
We
a
misspelled
lot
it
because
well
you
to
weren't
throw people
you weren't
off.
in the
Thing
first
a
one.
lifeguard could announce to nearby swimmers.
All right, worst thing a lifeguard could announce to nearby
Okay,
swimmers.
Vote for your favorite.
Shark skinny dipping. Duty. Classic. Really good choices here.
I don't know.
Duty!
I like duty.
There's nothing wrong here.
Yep,
I think duty wins.
I agree.
Here's hoping. I think it's the smart choice. Let's see what the audience thinks.
You never go wrong with duty.
Duty. Yes.
Duty!
Oh,
Oh,
real popular.
Woo.
She went duty before we started playing, so just so everyone knows. Yep.
Next up, when confronted by a mountain lion, stay calm, stand as tall as possible, and blank. Get to voting.
Mine isn't doing it. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Pants. It should be
Curious.
pants.
Oh,
Oh,
you may have
soil.
given away who just
Soil
wrote
your
that
pants.
answer. I like soul your panners.
No.
I just stole
Soil
your
your
panners.
pants.
Yeah,
But
might
but
still
like
do
I
well.
can see if your soul
Jeff.
left your body through your pants.
So your pears.
Clearly, it's better.
Look at that. Soul your panners takes it.
Obviously.
Words to live by.
Next
Till your
prompt.
Tanners.
Something you don't want to see in a lost and found
Something you
box.
don't want to see in a lost and found
boy.
box. Jeff's underwear. Or your cat.
Are you kidding me? You know how much I could get for Jeff's underwear on the internet? And I bet
Maybe
you
even
it's some
tonight.
Spicy number too. I bet you.
Oh,
it's something
I bet.
interesting. There's something interesting going on.
No, yeah.
Lacy.
I can't say. My
Leather,
lips are sealed.
leather. It would be leather. It would be leather.
It's a
The
leather
underwear
thong.
equivalent
All
of
right.
my
Not
shirt.
comfortable.
Yes.
I like the way it feels.
Let's see how it played out.
Clear winner.
Oh, that is sweet from Ming-Na.
Dominated.
And next, a weird surgery that starts with laser. Vote on your
Laser.
devices.
Weird surgery that starts with laser. Bum bleaching. Nose removal. We have from the chat, aka Shaw the Damned. So excited to play with my Packmaster Joe.
Yes. And the newest member of the pack, Bubbles.
Oh, the leader.
Bubbles.
That's Bubbles.
Oh,
That's Baby
Mr.
Joe.
Bigglesworth?
Yeah,
I thought that was Mr. Bigglesworth.
it's like a puppy.
Jeff, you're just in time. Enjoy the share. Freaking laser beams.
You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did.
Ooh.
I did that well.
I think I went down. I'm
no. You're
It is
number
Ming-Na's
1.
game.
Still winning. I'm impressed.
It's round
Okay.
3, the last
This is
lap.
your
I've got
final
one
round.
prompt left, and you're all getting it.
Oh.
Acrolab.
Come up
This
with
will be a little
phrase this
different.
acronym stands for.
Ooh.
So you're making up a phrase that acronym would stand for. SHN.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Take your time. You got 60 seconds. Audience, not too late. You can see your votes are really determining who wins. Jackbox.tv, room code QJBF to be part of our final round. Jeff is really taking his time to get it just right. Phrase represented by SHN. All right, 2 answers in. I can tell Jeff is going to make us wait for it again.
It's not
Right.
great.
I want to know
9
Jeff's
seconds
Slow,
process.
but not great.
I just want to be in on the process, Jeff. I want to know what
Yes.
is going on in there.
2 seconds left. Oh,
Oh,
last second. Under the wire, you got
Truth.
it in, Ming-Na.
It's round 3.
I did?
You got 2 medals to
You
award.
did.
A
I didn't
gold
do-
You made it.
and a silver. Make your picks.
Shaolin Hermit Club Nursery, Schleppy High Noon, Sweet Hinny, some flexibility taken with the acronym there. Soul Panners Have Knee. A theme emerges to tonight's game. Soul Panners Have Knee. I love it.
I don't know why
Now for
SHN
this,
was so hard.
picking your 3 favorite answers. So you're going to pick your 3 favorites. It would be like the
Oh.
answer you like first, second, and third. And then we'll be awarding like the gold, silver, and bronze. So make sure you pick all 3. You got about 12 seconds left. At home, you get to affect the outcome by picking your favorite answer. You got 6 seconds left to get in here. Let's see how we
Okay,
did.
everyone, let's see who got those medals. Here's the silver
I sucked.
and the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Wow. I love that Gillian
You might
You're
win.
done.
took
Gillian, you
Jeff's
might
win.
Jeff's
Scores.
misspelling and turned that into gold.
Yes.
Very good.
I know. Beautiful adjust.
Joe!
Yay!
Ooh.
Excellent.
You did it, Joe. This evening's host. You walked away with whiplash.
But
It was
you know
fixed.
what? My Jeff's underwear is still the highest.
Really no fault.
No
in the
argument
game,
there.
in life. Beautifully done, everyone.
All right.
That's Quiplash. Now, before we're going to get on to our next game, we wanted to find out a little bit more about this week's featured charity, Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund. And we have a representative from them here with us now. Please welcome the president of the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation, Rachel Petroselli.
Woohoo!
Hi, Tim.
Rachel.
Hi.
Hi.
Rachel,
Hi, everyone.
thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Can you hear
Thank
me?
you, Rachel,
Hi,
for
Rachel.
everything.
Yes.
Hi. That's great.
We are
Thank you
so
guys for
happy.
doing this today. It's awesome.
Absolutely. We're so happy you're able to be here with us. While we have you, I wanted to know more. Can you tell us what the Helpers Fund is and why it was started?
Sure. Thanks, Tim, for asking, and thanks, Joe, for hosting. The Helpers Fund was established to help our patient families as well as our healthcare workers really quickly as the pandemic started to take shape. And we knew that there would be emergency funds needed to support people as their life circumstances were changing. And we named it the Helpers Fund because those, especially from this region of the country, are familiar and fans of Fred Rogers. And Fred Rogers is known for having famously said his mother told him when he was younger that when you see something scary, look for the helpers. And so it seemed apt that we name the fund the Helpers Fund.
I did not know
Rachel.
that's how you got your name, and that chokes me up a little bit. That's great. Did someone here have Oh, yeah. Jeff Goldblum has a question for you, Rachel.
Oh no.
Hi, Jeff.
I was just going to say, hi, Rachel. Thank you so much once again for everything you're doing. But you knew that Gillian was on Mr. Rogers early on. Yeah.
Well, I thought there's so many wonderful connections about this. So it's really awesome that the four of you were selected. I mean, Joe handpicked you to play this game, and then the tie back to Children's Helpers Fund, Pittsburgh, Carnegie Mellon, all of it. Really fun.
Another question for you. What type of support does the Helpers Fund provide?
So initially, the Helpers Fund is really steered toward helping to meet basic needs. Our patient families that are coming to the hospital with their kids have chronic or terminal or other types of serious illnesses, and it's hard enough as parents to manage that during these, during difficult times. But these are unprecedented circumstances, and just trying to make ends meet is something that makes finding food, having housing insecurity issues, having transportation issues, big barriers in trying to manage your child's needs. We also want to help our employees. They're also greatly affected by these circumstances, asked to show up to work, but yet daycares are closed, schools are closed. And so how do they figure out managing all those other things in their life in order to be there for all the kids and families that come to the hospital for care?
And even a little bit more about that, what is life like right now for many of your patients and their families?
Well, fortunately, in Western Pennsylvania, where Pittsburgh is located, we've done very well in experiencing a very low rate of infection. Not like some of the hot spots that are happening around the country, especially out in California and in New York and others. So while we were prepared and ready for the surge, it didn't come, but we still are struggling with the economic ramifications from it. So a lot of people on unemployment and a lot of families that are trying to figure out how to move forward and get the things in place, just the basic needs. And I think that's widespread in this community.
And now a question for Joe. You handpicked tonight's charity. I was wondering, why did you choose the Helpers Fund?
Well, I serve on the board of trustees for Pittsburgh Children's Hospital, and I think next year I'll be coming up on years of working with the hospital, and it's my charity of choice. Whenever I'm back in town, I go and visit the hospital, and to piggyback what Rachel was saying, a lot of times, or all of the time, we think about the children who are fighting whatever they're fighting in the hospital, but what often goes on overlooked is what the parents are going through and what the family is going through, and how difficult it is to have a child that is in a hospital for weeks and months at a time when the parents need to work, or they need to pay for parking, they need to pay for food, gas, all of these expenses that go along with having a child that is battling some form of sickness. And I've found it very rewarding to raise money to help those families survive and get through.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Who's
we
getting
may
to the
have
best
lost.
part?
I know this is either an incredibly dramatic pause, or we may have lost Joe briefly.
Am I back?
No, you're
He's
back.
back.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. Where did I leave off?
The best
No, I was
part.
just I was just saying that with COVID, times are even more difficult for parents and for families. So every dollar is so needed right now, and I'm so happy to have been able to put this together with some fellow Pittsburghers. And Pittsburghers have our pride, and we take care of our own. And I just knew it would be great energy with the four on this panel.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah,
Joe's a great
really
board
awesome.
member. Thank you so much.
Rachel,
I love it. Please, yeah, thank you.
we can't thank you enough for the work that you're doing, and thank you so much for taking time to join us during this broadcast.
Thank you guys so much for playing these games. It's very fun and entertaining, and for the support you're providing to the Helpers Fund.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, for everyone watching at home, if you want to join Jackbox in supporting the incredible work that Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund is doing, you can click on the link right below this screen, or on any browser, go to givetochildrens.org/helpers. All right, we have one more game in our lineup. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Ready.
So you can see, again, you're going to have a
Ready
code
to
on your
defend
screen.
my crown.
No.
It's anyone
will
else now
dethrone
can clutch back that glory. Let me tell everyone a little bit about Trivia Murder Party. This is a game where you are going to match wits against a trivia-obsessed killer. You'll be asked trivia questions in each round. If you don't answer correctly, you're going to find yourself on the killing floor, where you compete in dark mini-games that will determine whether or not you survive another round or become a ghost. Even if you do become a ghost, don't panic. You'll still keep playing. You'll even have a chance to make a comeback and win the game. So it looks like everyone is logged in. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
We are
Okay.
in. Well done, everyone. And the game is started.
Okay.
Now, I can tell you, if you want to play along at home, we'll have the room code in just a second. This is a game where, let's see, yes, it's Jackbox.tv, IFMR. In this game, the audience is their own character with their own score. So if you get more points than anyone on our panel, you can win the game. So you definitely don't want to be part of this. Jackbox.tv, IFMR. See everyone. Joe stroking bubbles menacingly. Perfect tone for the game.
Okay, first question.
And we're in.
We're
How
in.
does the Hunchback of Notre Dame spell his name? Use your device
There
to
you
answer
go.
the question. That means the audience, too.
In the chat, Rock Mommy says, I love you all. Gillian, I loved you in Community, and Joe in True Blood. I'm not trying to distract you.
It's okay. I already put my answer in. Thank you.
Almost
Thank
out
you
of
to
time.
whoever wrote
Thank
that.
you very much.
Yeah,
I
real
think I got
cocky
it
after winning
wrong.
Whiplash.
I think I got it wrong.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll know soon
I
enough.
got it wrong.
And the correct answer
I was
is...
very unsure.
Who got the question right?
Oh, damn it.
Ah!
Well done,
The rest of you,
Jeff.
it's time.
Ming-Na, unfortunately.
Oh, did I get it right?
and here are your bags.
no, I
Welcome to
don't-
room
I don't remember.
105. Hey,
You did not get it
Ooh.
right.
you're going to drop down this board
Oh,
and
yeah,
try to
okay.
avoid the death zones.
Oh shit.
Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Go ahead, everyone else. Choose a slot to make it no bueno.
That's right. Joe and Jeff, you can choose where the...
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You're
barely
right, Bill
avoided.
Nye. Gravity is cool.
Oh.
Congratulations! I see you've landed in a death zone.
I'm so sorry, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff.
I didn't want this for you.
Oh.
Jeff.
You're still here. You're just a ghost.
Just in case you like
Okay.
scores, here's where I keep them.
You know, Jeff, your character has a hat on too.
That is eerie.
Let's keep moving.
So cute.
I may have to return this salad. What does poison ivy look like?
Okay, what does poison
Oh.
ivy look like?
Ugh, I should
Here we
know.
have a
I
comment
had-
in the chat.
had horrible bouts.
Ugh. Jackbox Games, you rock. Thank you for supporting these worthwhile causes. And thank you to the celebrities that have played along. Absolutely. We're very grateful that you're here while you think about what poison ivy looks like.
Man, I used to get poison ivy
Time
so
running
bad
out.
in Pittsburgh when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So bad.
I've never gotten it.
Picked this.
Oh, yes.
Which leaves only you.
The person that had
Time
terrible
for
bouts of it
consequences.
didn't take a good look.
I blocked it out.
Sure.
Well-
Welcome back to
Well,
the
this
killing
is why. This is why he got poison ivy, because he didn't know what it
It's
looked like.
back, baby.
And still doesn't know
Do
what
as
it
much
looks
math
like.
as you
That-
can
that's
before
exactly-
time
that was
runs
the problem.
out. Everyone else will be playing
Joe's got to
along.
do some math
If
questions.
one of them does better than you, it's punishment
Oh,
time.
Right, so everyone's playing this one.
Let's go.
Ah,
7 plus. Okay.
we have more chat comments, but I don't want to distract our team while they do math for charity.
I thought this would have been more fun to watch.
I'm frozen?
Never
Wow,
too
okay,
late.
hold on.
Still there? I think it freezes you if you get it wrong, briefly.
I didn't.
I guess needing to know
I
math
didn't understand what we were
become
doing. Were
relevant
we
in your
adding
life
them up?
After all, huh?
Jeff! It's math.
I didn't get it. Oh no.
Joe, I'm so sorry. You're still in the
Jeff,
game, Joe.
Jeff. 2
This isn't
plus
Whiplash
1.
anymore.
Am I really? Am I really?
Thanks to the ghost for not going into the light and
Okay,
instead
I
sitting
don't get
here
it.
just to keep playing this dumb game with us.
From the chat, Go Kid says, this should be the new Avengers team. Agreed.
Let's try another one. The 4 truths of Buddhism all concern DACA. But what does
Oh,
DACA
shit.
mean?
I lost the,
Oh, Ming-Na, often you can refresh. Are you frozen or something?
okay. Yeah.
You're back? She's back.
I know this one.
We're in Jeff Goldblum's wheelhouse.
What's the answer, Jeff? Jeff, what's the answer?
Time's almost up.
Suffering.
Oh, it's kind of Buddhist to
It's Duca.
share
It's
the
pronounced
truth with
Duca.
everyone else.
Yeah, and I think it's Duca.
Which leaves only you. Come with me.
I like how it's
I'm
the
gonna give you
Asian
a
that
chance
can't
to
figure out
password
Buddha.
protect your life. Enter a real 4-letter word with
No
your
judgment.
device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die.
Oh,
boy.
shit, really? Okay.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot.
Oh, all right.
If anyone
Joe,
figures out the
Gillian, and
password
Jeff are
before
working
time
together to
runs
guess
out,
Ming-Na's
I will reward
password.
you all.
Just enter a 4-letter password.
Yeah, I think you're trying to
Right.
guess.
This is a
And it'll
team
show you if
effort,
any
so
of the
share
letters are
clues
correct.
out loud with each other.
Max Smith says, hi, players. Fun Friday evening with you all.
I feel-
Peace.
I feel really On the spot here, people. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I know. Show mercy.
Really?
Show mercy. I don't want a dukkha.
Time's almost up.
That's right. Just a few seconds left.
I thought everyone was good at hacking passwords these days, but I guess I was wrong.
Was your password suck?
It's just
I
one
never
letter
felt
off
hurt.
of.
You survived.
When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which Game of Thrones book includes the Red
Oh,
Wedding?
I'm out.
You can always guess, Gillian. From the chat, Backbiter72 just donated $25 to Children's. Do the same, if not more. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. You got a 1 in 4 chance,
Good
Gillian.
guess.
I mean, right now we have
Totally
the
fine.
women are alive. Both the guys have not survived to this point.
Man.
Who picked
Well,
this?
Oh, no survivors.
Oh.
Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something.
I just knew it was in season 1. Red.
You know what? I just want to play Quiplash.
Oh no.
The game will send
What?
a question to your devices. Enter the best answer you can think of and hit send.
That's right. This is kind of a
we
meta
were so bad.
game. You
I
get
don't
to go back and
understand
play
that.
it for one round. I would say
You
just
should
look at
have
your
plenty
controller.
of time to write something funny or to Google something funny and then plagiarize it.
Jeff, you and I are out. I think that's what it is. We're ghosts.
That's right. You got bumped earlier.
I don't even understand the
Congratulations.
question.
Do your best, Ming-Na.
Okay, I don't know the question.
Enter something or I will
Shit.
be
Oh, I
very...
know. Bubbles looks appropriately troubled.
Oh, Hammer.
The rib cage that would
I
make the
don't-
best bone xylophone. He's got like a glockenspiel made out of bones. Who has a glockenspiel made out of bones?
I don't understand the
All right,
question.
everyone else.
It's
vote
kind
for
of a
the
super
answer you like
creepy
the
question
best.
because it's Trivia Murder Party. You did well with
Okay.
The
it.
player that gets the fewest votes dies.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
No pressure.
Now it's time to
Wait.
vote. See who survives this. T-Rex rib cage or neck rib cage. It's still bones. I think I allow it.
Voting time is almost over.
We have one at the airport, and every time I'm
Yeah.
going down the
Okay,
escalator,
let's
I
see
want to
what people
reach over
think.
and touch it.
Yeah.
Nice.
The people
Gillian, you did it.
I didn't
Right.
understand. I was so
Wait,
dyslexic with that question. I didn't
Were we
understand
getting
that
some
question
Jurassic
at all.
Park song? Were we getting the Jurassic Park song from Jeff?
Only one of you is
in
still
Jurassic
alive.
Park, scary in the dark. I'm so
No,
scared
no.
that I'll be eaten.
Yes.
That was
I
very
feel like we
Willy
just
Wonka.
witnessed magic.
So
I didn't know there were
far,
words to that
but can
song.
you escape?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh
This is the
no.
final
yeah.
round,
Your
everyone.
First category:
You're alive.
movies based on
So for
comic
these,
books.
it's not one
Tell
right
each
answer.
answer that
It's
fits
as
the
many
category
answers as you
and then
think
press
are right
submit.
for the category. So you can pick more than one.
Okay, but wait, I didn't see Ex Machina on my phone.
What's the
Is
criteria?
it on?
Oh, it's a good movie.
Let's see the right answers.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Lisa
a great
Vikander,
movie.
Wonderful.
Right.
Oscar Isaac.
Everyone's moving
Roman
towards the
emperors.
exit on the far side.
Oh.
Roman emperors, Hadrian, Masala, Tyrannus. Real T-Rex theme going on here tonight. Unexpected.
Time is almost up.
I knew one.
Oh,
I got it.
You did.
Sala was in
Next
Ben-Hur. I
question:
think. Stephen Boyd.
yes.
constellations.
Constellation.
Songbird 86 says, "We need this lineup every week. We just need more of
Oh my
this.
God.
It's wonderful." Agreed.
That is trivia.
This is like playing trivia at the TGI Fridays out near South Hills
Ah.
Village. Anyone?
Damn it.
Kubler-Ross, five stages
Five
of grief.
stages of grief. Gambling, exasperation, violence.
Oh,
What?
Oh, and
No
Gillian, since
idea.
you're in first place, you only get 2 answer choices. I think that's what's going on for you.
That's what's going on. Okay, I was so confused. All right, I got
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
I was so wrong with that one.
Like my mom.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Oh no!
Violence
no,
and gambling? Yeah.
It's only darkness. Venomous animals.
Question for
Ball
Joe from the
python?
chat. Is Joe playing in the Gygax Memorial Dungeon?
Time is
No,
almost
I'm in my
up.
office. I'm
Oh.
in my office right now. Good question.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Ah,
Can I move it all?
Those ghosts are
Catching
closing
up
in
to
on you.
Gillian. I know. I feel the tension
Apple
too.
computers.
Dark Mist 83. Ming-Na is the best Mulan for life.
oh, okay. You know, hey, Joe, I used to play Dungeons and Dragons when I was in the science fiction club in Mount Lebanon.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Core engine
Well,
parts.
Nick,
I don't
do you want-
remember
if you- if-
anything. But I
Yeah,
would
you
love
don't
to
need
come
to. Well,
and
I'll
watch
catch you up.
Okay.
You have to play.
I played it on TV in character.
You're kidding.
We are seeing some D&D matchmaking going on right here.
Well, we did
Jeff,
this
are
D&D.
you in? Are we getting you into Dungeons and Dragons here as well? Or?
I've never played Dungeons
This
and
will slow
Dragons
you down.
ever in my life.
You need a perfect
Never.
answer for your
I'm
final
feeling
Never
you'd
too
be
late
good
to
at
start.
And that includes
You'll be
the
good at
first
it.
This might be the
choice
last
now,
one.
too.
Oh wait, no! Oh
Roman
no! I hit
numerals,
the thing.
Q,
Oh,
U,
no, I hit
W.
the wrong-
I don't.
I hit the.
Time is almost up.
This could
Oh,
be it,
yes,
Gillian.
I got that one right. Gillian, you're it through. You won.
No!
Wow. Wow.
You won. You won.
Gillian did
It
it.
made the
Wow.
newspaper.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That was intense.
Soul and ours.
I know.
Gillian, I know like when we first signed on, you were looking at this and you were like, I'm not sure if I know how this works. I mean, now look at you. Like you just totally
My palms are sweating.
take a deep breath.
I need to back up
Oh
for a
my
second. Gillian, you were on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
No, I was not. But
I was.
my dad. You were. You.
Yeah,
I was. Gonna say my
I was.
Dad, you go.
No, you go first. You go first.
Gillian, you go.
You go first, Gillian.
Oh, my dad and Mr. Rogers belonged to the same athletic club, and so I remember swimming. He was swimming laps next to me one time as a kid, and that was like a highlight of my childhood.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was King Friday's trumpeter. So
No
I got
way.
to be on the set.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Wow.
Excellent.
And the man was incredible. Fred Rogers, just yeah. I wish we had cameras. Like we didn't bring a camera, so I never got to take a picture with him. So,
That's
but it was amazing.
Did you ever meet Joe Negri or Johnny Costa? Those were the musicians on that show.
Yeah, I don't think so. They weren't on there that day.
Wow.
I met Mr. McFeely, the delivery man, last year
Yeah.
No way.
in New
Oh
York.
my God.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It blew my mind.
Wow.
Like just
Wow,
walking in
Mr.
the
McFeely.
streets, or was that an
it was
event?
at New York Comic Con. Somebody brought him over because
Ah.
they knew I was from Pittsburgh, and they said, "Do you know who this
Right.
is?" And I went, "Mr. McFeely." I knew exactly who he was. I have pictures of he and I somewhere in my phone. I'll put them up.
All right.
Wow.
I just
Now,
remembered, yeah.
I don't want this moment to pass us by that may have happened in the game. Are we looking at a potential Dungeons and Dragons group forming right here on this show?
I think it just did.
Sure.
I'd be in for whatever the group is up for. I want to play not only once a week, every day. I want this to be a daily.
You'd be good. You'd be good.
You know, we came in early. It's 6:40, or it's 45 minutes into our broadcast right now. We would have time for one more round of Quiplash, the first game that we played, if anyone's interested. Or do people feel like they're gamed out?
I'm down.
I could do
I'm
this
ready
all
to
night.
Yeah. Joe wants to win his crown back.
No. Gillian really walked away with that game at Trivia Murder Party. I think we have.
I think so.
We do have. Yeah, if we want to do one more, I think everyone knows the drill now. You have a new code. Gillian is already in. You're ready to
Jeez.
Great. Joe's in. We have Ming-Na.
Do I have a little?
Jeff.
Am I a little vampire coffin? Is that what I am? I'm a little
You
coffin with
are.
fangs, I think.
So, okay. Wait. Jessica.
See the code, Jeff?
Yeah, I got it.
Well
I'm
done. You're in. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And we
Here
know
we
that
go.
we know how
Tim,
the game works this time. We'll jump right in. You're now seasoned
Tim
at this.
Sniffen, did anybody ever tell you look like a young, handsome Jerry O'Connell?
Welcome to Quiplash.
Oh.
I'm Schmitty.
The
Don't
Kush.
you think so?
Recognize me?
You've
Kush.
made my day,
Great
Jeff.
names. What is that, Dutch? Super.
I will
Let's do
take
this.
it.
Look out, Rebecca Romaine.
This is round one. You are about to see two prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide
You know
if
these
your
rules at
answer
this
is
point.
better than someone else's.
right.
Democracy at work.
Tim, I need to
You'll
get
score
focused. Hold
points
on.
based on the percentage of people who prefer your
knew you were gonna
answer.
get there.
Have at it.
Joe, I also came in second in the last game, just so you know.
Oh, wait, but that was my ghost that was like running out the door. I thought.
Who can say who won? It doesn't matter anymore. Right? You've
Oh,
got
yes,
your
it does.
As we continue to play, remember, if you want to donate throughout this broadcast, Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund, give to childrens.org/helpers. Keep those donations coming in. You can see our panels going the extra distance with a third game during this broadcast. Unprecedented. So jump in. We have Hoyt Nerd says, "This means so much to me. Thank you guys for doing this. Oh, wow. When I was only 9 years old, Children's Hospital saved my life. If not for the amazing doctors of Pittsburgh, I wouldn't be here today." Wow.
That's nice.
That is.
Incredible.
Yeah.
These better be good. Up first,
I have two good answers.
the title of a cookbook written by a cowboy. Okay, pick your favorite.
Title of a cookbook written by a cowboy: Yeehaw Dogs for Idiots, or
now I get it.
Yeehaw Grub. Both quality answers. We have our audience weighing in. Audience, new room code is DHSK. All right, voting's almost up. Let's see how we.
Okay.
Jeff, not everyone, but some
Stretch.
very dedicated audience members out there
And
really
that
liked
is
what you were serving up.
The worst reason to call
Okay.
911. Vote away.
Welcome back, Burnt Ham.
I mean, I think Bert Ham is a euphemism, is it not?
Oh,
Is
It is now.
For what?
Hey, I lost everything. I've lost everything.
I mean-
what happened?
Oh no! Can you refresh?
Burnt
Just-
Ham
just jump back
means
into
burnt ham.
Jack-
Yeah.
Oh,
Jackbox.
wait.
.tv.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm back.
you back?
I'm back. Yeah,
We got him back, folks. Ooh. Burnt Ham's still doing well with the crowd.
If it works,
Good way
it
to
works.
start.
Moving on.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
The first thing Pinocchio did.
First
after
thing
becoming
Pinocchio did after
real
becoming a
boy.
real boy. Choices being
Ready, set, vote.
real Pittsburgh answer. Hit French fries on a sandwich. Get new soul planners. I mean, it's becoming the greatest hits round of Clip Lad. In the chat, Padme Skywalker saying, Jeff's look here is iconic with the glasses and hat.
Oh, grazie. Grazie. Yeah.
Ooh, neck and neck.
That's a close one. That's close.
Gillian, I can see you're watching like what happens like a hawk and really getting like
Next on the list.
good answer, like what other people write, using it to your advantage. It's a pleasure to watch.
Okay, vote.
There is a Juilliard
Something you might-
rivalry that is going on beneath the surface here.
Yes.
Here's some of the same acting teachers, though. Ingrid.
We did. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we
someone
came
might
from the
overhear in a
same
completely
stock.
full clown. Whose hand is that? Or farting. Simple popular choice. And voting wrapping
Oof.
up.
That's maybe why all the clowns are getting out of the car.
And everybody.
Ooh. Audience divided from our panel.
Oh, Jeff, you stole that one, man. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Round one is behind.
I felt good about
See how
that.
you scored.
Good. That was a good answer.
Should.
Good
Checking in with our
answers.
scores.
Oh, I love that.
I redeemed myself.
Time for round
Ming,
two.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Everything is worth 2 times as
I
much
know.
as that silly round one.
I wrote farting for my son, but it didn't work.
Right, new
At least he'll be
prompts
proud of me.
for our panel to answer. We have in the chat Emma, Anna, 92, OMG, hi Gillian, I love you.
Oh, thank
Sometimes
you.
it takes a while for people to say that, but they're saying it right out of the gate. Ah, Miss Night Owl, thank you guys for playing a third game. Yes, indeed, thank you. If you're not in, just remember, Jackbox.tv, DHSK, be part of this. Your votes are deciding who wins. Crunchy.
I can't think of anything.
Oh no. You got 45 seconds left, Gillian. Take your time.
All right.
Don't rush it. Crunchy Baglin in the chat. Holy heck, thank you for the appropriate language. Ming-Na Wen, she's my favorite person ever. Hi, hope you're all staying safe.
I'm so
shout out
brain dead
and then-
right now.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Oh wait.
I'm sorry. I was so concentrated. I didn't listen. What
Hurry
happened?
up! Use a safety quit. if you can't
Wait,
think
my
of
battery's
anything.
running low. Shit.
Oh, like on a laptop?
Let's take a look.
Oh,
Number one on the list.
Oh,
Something
wow.
found in a secret.
Oh, no.
Was running low.
Oh, no.
Well, you're
There
back.
she is. Okay, there she is.
Okay.
Hi,
everybody, pick
drama.
your
I
favorite.
thought your laptop just shut down. Oh, she's got a phone call. It's the people that make laptops. We're so sorry your battery ran out. All right, something found in the seat. Seat cracks of nearly every cab. Vomit and dignity or old gum. 10 seconds left to vote.
I think Ming is closing a big deal right now.
I know.
bravo!
Vomit and dignity did very well. Oh, she just got the call. Seasons of S.H.I.E.L.D. season. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
season 3.
Next
8.
prompt. The hardest part about dating.
The hardest part about dating in 1892.
Gets to voting.
I just couldn't think of anything. I know I've used it too much.
You're not sorry.
I really couldn't think of anything.
Burnt ham or restaurant choice. Welcome back, Ming-Na. You missed nothing. 10 seconds left to vote for this one.
There we go.
Burnt ham, still doing well. After all this time, it is evergreen.
Wow.
Next
Wow.
in line, a surprise benefit of all the wind in Chicago.
Surprise benefit of all the wind
Vote
in
on your
Chicago. We have in the chat, Wonder Girl 26 donated $35. Wish I could do more. This is a good charity. Thank you so much, Wonder Girl.
That means a
Ming-Na
lot.
is
Thank you.
either frozen with excitement. Oh no, she's back! Oh, it's a roller coaster ride with Ming-Na.
I pushed the wrong button. Oh my god.
You nailed it. You're back now.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think I lost. I lost this one.
You may have.
I think I may have. That's okay.
Man, Gillian is
Next
is,
one.
Jeff is
Is she killing it?
Kindergartner
Gonna be tough to
eventually
catch.
learns, never blank the cabbage.
Never blank the cabbage.
And vote.
Never kiss the cabbage. Never fart on the cabbage.
I wonder who wrote that one.
We may never know. Could it be someone enjoying the hell out of the answer right now?
very, very highbrow.
Very.
Carnegie Mellon worthy.
Edith
Yes.
Skinner would be proud. Yeah, Edith Skinner would be very proud.
Fart on.
I liked it.
Honest.
Oh, honest. On.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores.
All right, checking in with our scores.
Oh, Gillian, retain. Oh no!
Oh, is this going to
Well
be a
done.
replay?
Joe.
Final round.
third round.
Now round 3.
Is another round?
Last round of the
This
game.
time you'll all be
Remember,
answering
this is
the
where Joe
same
came
prompt.
from the back last time and walked away with the victory. Could be anyone.
Yes.
Man.
Fill in this comic.
So you're coming up with the other caption to this comic.
What's at the bottom?
Looks like it could be lemmings walking off of a cliff. No hesitation at all from Gillian. She is there. Effortless.
Burnt ham this time. I should have done burnt ham.
And no, just for like old time's sake. All right, final question of our broadcast today. What's at the bottom? 30 seconds left.
Okay.
She's
Oh,
not
wait.
taking her time. She will not be rushed.
No, I sent it. You can't enter anything. Why? What?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You entered the same thing as someone else. Oh, shit.
Okay. You got 11 seconds left, Ming-Na.
Go.
Did you
did
answer?
it.
Moment of truth.
Farts.
In the final round, you
Fart.
can give out
That's what I was
gold and
thinking.
1 silver medal to your top 2 quips. Make them count.
Remember, this is another one. You're not just picking your favorite. You're picking your first, second, I think third favorite.
Bravo to whoever did burnt ham.
I know. Thank bless whoever did
That's
burnt
what-
ham.
I wrote that. It must be Joe. It's Joe.
Yeah.
I could see it on his face.
Ugh, poker face. I can't tell.
No? Yeah.
Well,
I think so.
Yeah. Hiding behind the dog.
Yeah.
what?
My,
That is crazy.
my answer is an homage to a movie. What movie?
What will kill you? More of us?
Pizza, Loverboy? No, Loverboy?
No. no.
Do you remember that movie with the extra anchovies?
Yeah.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh,
Let's see who
okay.
got those medals. Silver.
Joe
Now the
wins.
gold. Medals are nice.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Points
it's
are
pretty-
even
it's
nicer.
good
So
time.
Might take it again.
Yeah.
Wow. Last place.
Oh,
Oh,
no. I don't think
Gillian.
so.
Gillian.
See? We'll see how the
Yeah.
final scores
Okay,
shake
let's see
down
those
now.
Final scores.
I voted for Gillian. I like
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Gillian. Yes!
Oh,
Wow. Gillian takes
And,
everything. The
justice
overall
is
winner.
done.
Girl.
Common dignity still is the ultimate.
Well,
Beautifully
the great
done.
news is
Um,
everybody won tonight.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm not
Steal your
surprised.
line,
Yes.
Tim, but yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Everyone did win. Most of all, the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund. Thank you so much for giving your time for this charity, and thank you, Joe, for arranging it.
Thank you, Joe,
Thank
so
you,
much.
everybody, for
Yes,
showing up.
Joe,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
friends, for coming
Thank
to
you.
play. Are you kidding me? This
Yeah.
was so much fun. And great
And
to
thank
see
you
you
to
all. I
Jackbox.
miss you all.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
I miss you. I'll
Yeah.
see you all soon.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Yes,
Chip ham
please.
sandwiches on me when this whole thing breaks. We're going to get some Klondikes together, some chip ham.
Sky high ice cream cone.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
City chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody ever eat at my parents' restaurant when they were in Pittsburgh? Chinatown Inn?
What's the name?
Oh,
Chinatown
yeah, of course.
Inn.
Yeah.
In downtown Pittsburgh.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
wanna
You know,
Third act.
recommendation
Right at the edge of,
here from
right at-
Ming-Na.
Right at the edge of the edge of downtown before you head up the overpass towards Oakland.
Yeah.
It was like the
It-
last remaining piece of Chinatown.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Oh.
really is. Yeah. It's the last piece of Chinatown.
I'd love to go
Well,
there.
yes, if anyone's in Pittsburgh anytime soon, you have a recommendation and directions on how to reach it.
Yeah.
Let me take a moment to say thank you again to everyone, and especially thank you to Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh Foundation Helpers Fund. The work that you are doing to help your patients and healthcare workers cover the critical gaps that have been created as a result of the pandemic is unbelievable. If any of you at home want to help, it's not too late. There's still time to donate at givetochildrens.org/helpers. Don't forget, we have 2 more episodes of this left next Tuesday and Friday, and that means Jackbox is going to be donating $100,000 to 2 more charities as well. We have a great lineup of comedy all-stars currently scheduled to appear next time: Joel McHale, Lauren Lapkus, Nikki Glazer, and Hassan Minhaj. It's going to be a great one you won't want to miss. Thank you all again for joining us on Celebrity Jackbox Games and Giving. We'll see you next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Stay safe out there and have a good night.
Bye, Bubbles.
Bye.
Bye, Bubbles. Bye, everybody.